Okay, I just did an entire video and then realized that I didn't click on for recording. So here we go. I'm going to be talking about the Lacondas and sources of law and relating that to U.S. and American law and culture. Um, One thing I found really interesting about the sources of law was societal organization, which definitely makes sense as a source of law, both in the Laconda especially. I like their the son-in-law service, which is basically the son-in-laws will marry their bride and then they'll move in with the bride and the parents of the bride, basically. And it creates this huge extended family. But it's not just like how that happens, because I know a lot of cultures now have that. I mean, Hispanic culture has that you move in with the family. But it's not just that, it's that the son-in-laws almost become, it kind of is reminiscent of like indentured servants to me, at least. Of course, that's a completely Western perspective, but the son-in-laws become workers and they help to provide for their family, but also the greater family of the entire clan that's formed up of all the daughters and their husbands and the main two parents, and all the kids and whatever else is going on. So they kind of work as hunters and gatherers, but they also hunt game and they do stuff like that, which is cool. Um, so this kind of relates to issues with extended family rights in the U.S. and which includes in-laws as long as other extended family. It's kind of a push, but I thought that kind of reminded me of like I have a brother who's actually a quarter sibling. Is what we call him. He's a half sibling, but he's also a step sibling. So he's very extended family, but we're tight like siblings. So if something were to happen, I wouldn't be able to see him as much as I would like to if he were in the hospital or something. So that's something that extended family rights is really cool. And another example that I found for you that's from an article is it comes from some legal advice website, which was cool. It's written by lawyers. In wills, can son and daughter-in-laws profit from an estate of that they're the in-laws of, which kind of reminded me of them because they're working for the estate, so they're not necessarily profiting off it, but they're helping to make the estate profit, which is them being the Lacondas. So that kind of reminded me of U.S. law and some personal situations. So I thought that was cool, looking at sources of law and how different cultures and societies and civilizations will look at what counts as actual immediate family and what are ties, and then how we're going to organize society so that we have these certain ties differently than other cultures do. So like some cultures are really big on extended family. Some cultures, like I think US culture really is not super huge on like, oh, this is my third cousin. We're in contact all the time. So that I thought was cool. So yeah.